Hi, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Kat, and we are Woo
Woo
Besties.
besties. Hmm.
So, the first one we did, can you see it? Is
Yep.
Warrior Woman. So, these are the cards I pulled for me. Have you answered your deepest calling? And this is interesting because I feel like I have.
I feel like you have. I feel like you're doing it. I feel like you're in it.
I feel like I'm in the thick of it, like
Hmm.
the hard part.
Yeah.
But then sometimes, like, now I'm questioning, is there more that I'm not aware of?
Well, I think it's always changing. I don't think it ever stops. I feel like you're in it right now, but then as you grow, the next time you do it, you're going to be, in a year's time, you'll be in a whole other cycle and a whole other phase than where you are now.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that card is just a message to let you know to be aware that you will keep expanding and keep growing and
hmm
keep elevating and keep teaching different things as you go.
The part that's resonating with me as warrior, like, is the keep going part.
Mm-hmm.
Not like like she's tough. She just toughs it out.
Mm-hmm.
I could never be in the military. I'm way too princessy. But um, yeah, I feel like it's just like toughen up, keep going,
Mm-hmm.
power through.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Okay, the next one I got was the Great Gathering. By the way, this is the Rebecca
Ah,
Campbell Work Your Light deck. I am obsessed with this deck. I
I
use
love
it all
it.
the time. I think you have the same one. Um,
I don't, but I saw Roma G's has it, the shop
oh
at the
yeah?
crystal store
Okay.
I
I
go
think
to.
that's where
Yeah.
I got this one.
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Um,
Cool.
yeah, she's got a book too and a whole playlist or a song.
Cool.
Anyways, I do really like the book, but I use this almost daily, this deck.
Mm.
The next one is The Great Gathering.
Do
So this
you
is
think
it's all
that's
coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe, which definitely I feel like you are part of my soul tribe.
mm-hmm.
So that's really interesting. But yes, this is good because I'm doing a lot of things, so I need them to all come together.
Yeah.
Pillar of light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
That's
your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. I feel that. I feel like
yeah.
all of the negative emotions and the fear and the doubt and like, the resistance some days I feel is I know is all coming to the surface because it's ready to be purged because my
Mm-hmm.
vibration is rising and it's like these things are
Mm-hmm.
lower vibration, these things like don't fit with
Yeah.
who we're trying to be and
Mm.
the version of me that they need me to be to bring this to fruition,
Mm-hmm.
if that makes any sense.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, every time I like feel all of that stuff coming up, it's like I know it's coming up because I'm growing. That's awesome,
Mm-hmm.
even if it doesn't feel
Mm-hmm.
good. But
Mm-hmm.
it also is so weird because I can feel all of the past life versions of me like living through me as I'm building this, as I'm growing my business, as I'm
Yeah.
creating. It's like it's so weird, but it feels like 100 versions of me are all like experiencing this together. And it's like it was this in a way was all of our dream, right? Teaching the masses,
Mm-hmm.
helping them ascend, helping
Mm-hmm.
them raise their vibration, helping them
Mm-hmm.
awaken.
Mm-hmm.
In some way, that has been my soul calling in all of my lifetimes. I've been some kind of a teacher or a healer or something in that capacity.
Yeah.
And I feel like some of them got to fulfill that dream and some of them didn't. Some of them were persecuted or, didn't have the strength or the voice to actually do
Mm-hmm.
that work that their soul was calling them to.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like for a lot of them that didn't, like they're getting to experience it through me in this lifetime.
Yeah.
And so it's so wild to feel that.
Yeah.
It's like I can feel all of their fears and all of their doubts and all of their like joy and pride
Mm-hmm.
all at the same time inside
Mm-hmm.
me while I'm
Mm-hmm.
creating is the wildest experience I've ever had.
Yeah,
And it's
it's
just
amazing.
so insane. Like it feels heavy and light at the same time.
Hmm.
And it's just wild. I don't know
I
how to,
love that
it's
though.
just, it's crazy. So the times I'm feeling down, I'm feeling all the fear and the doubt. I know that's just their doubt and their fear
Mm,
coming out in me,
mm,
and that it's coming out because it needs to be purged and released.
hmm.
But yeah, but it also feels like they're just like, I can't believe we did it. Like, I'm so excited. I can't believe we did it. I'm so proud of you. Like,
Hmm.
this is unbelievable.
I love that.
So yeah, it's it's a weird world I live in right now, but it's
I
cool.
love
Like,
that.
but it's motivating. It's pushing me to do it on the days I don't feel like doing it. Because I'm like, I have to do it for them. Like, I have to get
Hmm.
them closure,
Hmm.
right? I have
I love that.
to help them achieve this.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
It's cool. Yeah, I love that you can feel all the different versions of you from different lifetimes,
yeah.
like working with you
Hmm.
and cheering you on.
Yeah, like cheering me on and also like sharing their wisdom. Like, oh,
Hmm.
like I can feel like this is where I get stuck. This is where I quit. Keep going. Like I wish
Mm,
I didn't quit. You know what I mean?
that's
Like I
really
can
cool.
feel all of that. And it's like when I have resistance towards certain things, I can feel like, I can feel that there's one in there who was like, oh yeah, like I wasn't brave enough to do that. Like I'm so proud of you.
Mm,
And
mm.
so it's like really wild to experience all of that. And then it's like, you're learning like your own nervous system and what your wounds are and what your triggers are. And okay, so so I'm trying to figure out like what's mine, what's theirs, what,
Well, I feel like it's all yours because you
Yeah.
are the same soul. Like
Yes,
it's
it's
all
just like
comes from your soul.
yes, but some of it is from this lifetime. Some of it is I know where it came from, and some of it I don't know where it came from. And
I don't
so
think it matters when you don't know where it came from. I think you just need to clear it as if it's
yeah,
here now
yeah,
because it's coming up to be cleared.
yeah. And
I
then
don't question where things come from for me. I just like go into it and clear it. And,
yeah,
if I need to know where it comes from, then I'm told, but I just bring it all into the present moment
yeah.
and then shift it out.
The part that perplexes me is I'm not sure I can fully wrap my human brain around it, right? Like if all of the different lifetimes of me are happening now.
Hmm.
So as I'm healing stuff,
Mm,
right? I'm healing stuff in past versions of me,
hmm.
but it's all happening now. So when I heal
Mm.
it now, all of the versions of me are growing, ascending, getting more successful. Like, I don't know the right word for that.
Yeah. So if it happened in a past life,
Hmm.
it doesn't matter that it happened there. There's like, for example, for me, I felt in my like tailbone the other day this intense pain, like, and it was kind of like not just in the tailbone, it was kind of radiating out. And I
Hmm.
was like, that's really painful. I don't know where it come from. And they're like, it's from a past life. I'm like, okay, well, let's just get rid of it. Like, let's heal it. What do I need to know? They're like, you don't need to know anything. You just need to do these movements. And like, so I did the movements and I needed to do them over 2 or 3 days.
Hmm.
And so I did that and then the pain went away.
Hmm.
And so they're like, it's done, you've healed it, it's gone. I don't know what it was. It wasn't this
So,
lifetime though.
so the part that trips me up every time, are there 80 different me's playing out in all these lifetimes? Like, why am I the one healing all of it? That's the part that weirds me out. I'm healing all of it in this version of me in this lifetime for all of them. That is my sole purpose in this lifetime. So, what are they doing? That's the part that weirds me out so much. Like, what are they doing? And then when I heal something for them, for me, does that like do they just quantum leap and like, overnight success, like massive jump their life in their reality because I healed it here?
I did a healing session yesterday where, okay, you're gonna this relates. Okay, so I did a healing session yesterday for a girl who, let me see if I can remember. In a past life, she was a healer, a witch, and she had been locked away. She was also a princess, so she was royalty. She'd
Mm-hmm.
been locked away in a room in a castle
Mm-hmm.
because of her abilities, because
Mm-hmm.
her family was scared of her abilities being seen, because
Mm-hmm.
she was so magical. She was pure
Yeah.
light.
Mm-hmm.
And so in the healing we did, I took her back to that lifetime
Mm.
and she unlocked the
Mm.
door and she let
Mm-hmm.
her out and
Mm-hmm.
she like spoke to her
Yeah.
and she healed that part of her that had needed to be hidden. So she's told me in the past when I've spoken to her about her abilities that she's like shy to express them. She
Yeah.
doesn't know how people will
Yeah.
receive her abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And so I knew when that message came to me in the
Yeah.
session that that was something that needed to be healed.
Mm-hmm.
And so we let her out, we healed her, and she
Mm-hmm.
integrated. So that past version of her integrated with this present version of her.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not stuck in that space anymore, if
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
She's moved forward.
Mm-hmm.
And then what guidance wanted to do was take her forward into the future. So then after we'd been to the castle, which she flew to the castle on a unicorn, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
she flew
Love it.
back into the forest. We
Yeah.
landed in the forest. And then she got on a houseboat and she
Okay.
floated down the river.
Uh-huh.
And as she was floating down the river, she was seeing different parts of her life. It could have been this lifetime, it could have been past lifetimes. I couldn't see what she was seeing, but she was just seeing life as she floated down the river. And then, but she was moving into the future version of her. And so then the houseboat stopped and she got off, and there was a log cabin that she went up to and she knocked on the door. And the future version of her answered the door.
Mm-hmm.
And she saw herself and spoke to her and asked, like, there was a message that the future version of her gave her. She saw what she looked like, she saw where she was at, and like,
Mm-hmm.
so I feel like that future version of her was showing her what she needed to know in this moment in order to move forward with whatever it was that she was, going through.
Yeah.
And so I feel like there are definitely past versions of us and future versions of us, but all that we can focus on is the present version of us,
Mm-hmm.
and to not think too deeply about all these other versions of us because our human brains can't understand it, but our consciousness can.
Yeah, because I'm like, what happened to the girl who got unlocked from the dungeon? Like, was she just missing and
She
no one could find her? Like,
she integrated, but I mean, well, what happened in reality with her? Um, if you want to think like the message I'm getting about her in that lifetime, reality is it released the fear, like she's happy to be herself and be seen. So it released that um fear from her family and the people surrounding her. She's now accepted in her community of being
okay.
magical. And
Mm-hmm.
also choosing, we all have a choice of who we reveal our
Yes.
powers to and who we don't.
Yeah.
And so now that girl and her family trusts her, and she's now confident to express her true energy to who she wants to.
Hmm. So as I'm healing other stuff, the past life versions of me have more confidence. They are able to like step into being seen, step into success,
Hmm.
all of that because I'm choosing to keep going. I'm choosing to do the work. I'm choosing to
Yeah.
power through
Like,
my triggers and all of that so that they can too in their
yeah.
lifetimes.
Wherever they're stuck at, you're releasing them from that space where they're stuck.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's a whole army of me.
Mm-hmm. There is.
That's so wild. Like there's an army of cats, there's an army of Nickies.
Yeah.
We're just like, yay, we're free. Let's go. Charge.
Right. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank
it
you for
is.
sharing that. That's really cool.
You're
I
welcome.
love a good unicorn. I
Me
have a couple
too.
unicorns. I don't use them enough. I'm more
Yeah.
I'm more of a dragon kind of lady.
Yeah, me too.
Um, but yeah, I do love a good unicorn
Mm-hmm.
for sure. I feel like my spirit is a unicorn, but I'm a little bit spicy like a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, my soul is like a unicorn soul.
I love my posse of dragons. I have a lot of dragons as spirit guides now.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
do?
All
How many do
different.
you have?
I don't know. Whenever they need to show up, like
Yeah.
I mean, I know I have a dragon that will take me between realms and dimensions.
Ooh,
And
uh-huh.
they always come for my client. I feel like we all have one of those. They always come for my client. But then depending on the client will depend on if it's a unicorn or a dragon. So the other day it was for this girl, she had a unicorn, but often there's a dragon that will take their soul between dimensions. Um, but mine is definitely a dragon, and I feel very protected by dragons.
Hmm.
They just have this warmth and safety for me
Yeah.
that I feel with them. And then I know I have my travel dragon, who I
Hmm.
use every day when I'm
Yeah.
driving. And
Yeah.
then I know that we all have I, I use dragons for energy cleansing too with spaces. So
Mm.
I have like a fire dragon and an air dragon.
Mhm.
And before I go into a building like a grocery store or Walmart or
Mhm.
a hardware store or wherever I'm going, like an auditorium, I
Mhm.
will have my fire dragon blow their fire through the space to clear all
Mm.
energy from people that have been there before me, and
Mhm.
or have my air dragon blow through it, or both, like fire
Mhm.
then air to
Mm.
cleanse the space. So they're really
Mm.
good at cleansing large spaces because their energy is so big.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
that
that's cool.
fire is like instantaneous, it's like clear.
I love that. I have a protector fire dragon named Raja. And so I use her to like cleanse and clear stuff off me and then like protect me. I
Beautiful.
like if I anytime I get like an entity attachment or something, I will have her
Mhm.
like I'll have Michael come and bring it away, then I'll have Saint Germain's flame like cleanse the space, and then I'll have her like breathe protection fire over me.
Oh, I love
So
that.
yeah, she's like fierce and sassy. And then I have my travel dragon Levi, um, who I talk to. He's like a fun little soul.
That's cute.
But yeah, I don't, it's funny, I don't feel like no other dragons have come into my life as spirit guides, that I am aware of, but I have often heard that as we ascend, like, and our planet ascends more, like dragons are going to start to become part of our reality again,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Like they
good.
used to be, they were not, it's just going to be a normal thing. And I'm like so here for it. And I'm like,
Me
I can't wait.
too.
Like, I cannot
Me
wait.
too.
It's like How to Train Your Dragon. Like, I can't wait to have a pet dragon. I'm
Me
so
too.
excited. And I'm like,
Me
oh,
too.
I'm here for it. Like, there's just so much excitement and anticipation about
Hmm.
me having like a pet dragon, but not like as a pet, like as like a partner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I really feel like my dragons are very wise and
Hmm.
can teach me
Hmm.
so many things.
Hmm.
And I say spirit guides, but they're more than that. Like it's
Yeah.
different to a guide that kind of feels angelic or
Yeah.
human like guide, like ancestor, like whatever you want to call those types of guides. But I feel like my mythical creature guides are like fairies as well.
Mhm.
That energy, that earthly, I feel like they come from the earth type thing.
Mhm.
Um, I just love that their power and it's just a different feeling.
Mhm.
Yeah. Um, and I feel like they just know what to do.
Right? Like it's
Yeah.
just automatic for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that too. But I feel it feels like with them, like they just have very like pure, simple souls that
Mm.
are just like love and protection and wisdom. Like there's no
Yes.
ego, there's no like anger, negativity, like it's just love and protection and wisdom. Like
Mm-hmm.
it just their soul feels very like pure and simple
It
is kind
does,
of
and
the only way I
peaceful.
know to like describe it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It feels, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I feel like anything that comes from the earth has that overwhelming feeling of peace and calm
Hmm.
with it. Like, yeah, just I really feel peaceful and balanced and in their presence
Yeah.
and safe. So,
Do you think that as, okay, so we're all tied into the grid, right?
mhm,
The grid of Mother Earth and Gaia.
mhm,
She
mhm,
has her own pulse, her own vibration, and all of
mm,
us are connected to her. So all of
mm,
us are drawing off of her energy.
mhm.
So do you think that as her vibration ascends from the fifth to the seventh dimension, do you think that we're going to start feeling more of that like calm earth, peaceful energy as a planet?
Collectively, yeah. So they talk about the third dimensional earth and the fifth dimensional earth, and it's the same thing, it's just different vibration.
Hmm.
And so I feel like there's going to be all different levels where we can go to, but I'm not sure right now about the seventh dimensional earth. Maybe it hasn't been fully formed yet, but I feel like we don't go anywhere. We're still here.
Yeah, yeah.
It's about where we're at inside of ourselves.
Hmm.
I do think that there are, so when we talk about mythical creatures and extraterrestrials and different beings that are not human, they're not on the third dimension. They're
Hmm.
on the fifth, sixth, seventh, and higher
Yeah.
dimensions. So I feel like as we are able to elevate our energy more, we're able to experience that peace and calm more
Yeah.
because that's where they are.
Hmm.
And that's why they can't be on the third dimension
Yeah.
because it's not peace and calm.
Hmm.
And so I feel like the fifth dimension is very much more of a tranquil place already
Yeah.
than what the third dimension is.
I agree.
Does that
I
answer
agree
your
with that.
question?
It does, yes. And I feel like naturally as we raise our vibration, like we're just more calm, more peaceful, more
Mm,
relaxed. We care less about worldly things
mm-hmm,
and hate and all of that. So yeah, I feel like that is a natural ascension. I've
mm,
often wondered, and I would love your take on this,
mm,
as we start to see, from my understanding, this split is going to be like new Earth, like the higher dimension version of Earth. And then Earth as we know it now, like the three-dimensional. As more and more people ascend and raise their vibration and become a match to that fifth and seventh dimension, I know that we can intertravel among all of them, right?
mm-hmm,
Not everyone is meant to ascend. Not everyone is meant to go on this journey of enlightenment and healing and all of this growth, right?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
But my humanness often worries a little bit. That might be a strong word, but wonders like what people in my life aren't coming to that higher. place, right? We're all going to know somebody who can't come with us, right? Like they're just not meant to ascend and grow and have that in this lifetime. And so I wonder, like, what is that going to look like? Are we still going to have relationships with them? Or are they going to naturally fall off because they're not aligned anymore? Like, what does that look like? Because this could be spouses, this could be family members, this could be best friends, all of this stuff. And so I do wonder what that looks like. Like I know, we're not going to a different place. Like we'll be we'll be in both, but like like we're gonna lose people along the way, just like anyone on their spiritual journey. Like you're going to lose people along the way as you grow. Do you ever wonder that? Like think about that?
Yeah. So this has been happening forever. So, you know how you have some people that just leave your life?
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
It just naturally happens.
Yeah.
Now, with spouses and family, like your immediate family, I feel like for you and I, who are naturally vibrating higher, we pull their energy up with us. Like I know you and I talk about different work that we do on our partners
Yeah.
to help them.
Yeah.
And we can do that to help raise their vibration, whether it's you ask them in person their permission. I'll ask Michael because he's open to this sort of work. I'll say, hey, are you okay if I do some healing work on you?
Yeah.
Like, and I'll do it, like I can do it through my body for him
Yeah.
to release stuff. And he'll be like, yeah, sure. And you talk about communicating with your husband's higher self
Mhm.
and working with that part of him.
Yeah.
And so as we do this, we naturally raise their vibration. Now, if someone's not spiritual and doesn't do this work with their spouse, it doesn't mean that they're not going to be ascending as well. It just means that their journey is different and they will get there a little bit slower. But
Hmm.
we're not like you can actually move up and like those who are ascending can move up and down.
Yeah.
Like we do it every day.
Hmm.
And so I often wonder when Michael's not with me, like I feel like I'm in a different dimension to him right now. And then he'll come home and then we'll be in the same dimension again. And so these thoughts go through my head.
Hmm.
So it's not going to be necessarily someone that you see every day that they're going to disappear.
Yeah.
But friendships that are not meant to be anymore probably will
Yeah.
dissolve. With your immediate family, I feel like it's a little bit different.
Hmm. There are
Um,
times when we're both in the living room and I will feel like Josh and I are in different dimensions.
mhm.
Like he'll be,
See?
especially if he's like in a lower vibration, if he's angry or like, complaining about something,
Yeah.
I will like block his energy. First, I feel it, and then I'm like, nope, don't want to feel this. Then I will block his energy. I'll do protection around me, I'll do protection around him. And
Mm-hmm.
then I just like go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, I will listen sympathetically from afar for a while, but then I just get to this point where like I just can't I can't do this anymore. And
Mm-hmm.
literally like I feel like my brain, my soul, my everything like goes to the fifth dimension and is like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, bye, I'll see you later. And but I'll be 3 feet away from him on the couch.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so wild. And I'm like, I don't know how this works.
So with Michael, if he's mad about something, it happens automatically now, start sending him love, like unconditional love. And I don't even know if it's from me,
Mm,
but I can feel it
mm-hmm,
like being radiating towards him. It's not
mm-hmm.
my energy, it's
Yeah,
universal energy that automatically, instead of me getting triggered by him now, I just like I told you earlier about when he wasn't feeling well the other day, how he, he yelled at our daughter,
yeah.
and my reaction was shock.
Mm-hmm,
And then when he said, why are you glaring at me? My automatic reaction was the love being poured to him
mm-hmm.
because I knew that's what he needed in that moment because
Yeah,
he was unnecessarily reacting. The reaction was not called for.
yeah, yeah,
So that tells me there's something not right with him.
yeah.
And so the universe automatically will send us love if we're in that situation. So that channel, like being a healer, I'm just a channel. So that was channeling through me to him. And so my reaction, like you said, you block your energy from
Yeah.
him. My reaction didn't come
Yeah.
because I didn't have one, because I could see that he was in an altered state that wasn't
Mm.
called for.
Yeah. Well, now I
And so
just
I
feel like a
feel,
horrible wife. I just run away
no,
to the fifth dimension. I'm like, deuces, I'm out of here. Good luck with that. You're like, I'll send you love and I'll help you heal. And I'm like, I'm out of here. I can't do this anymore.
I feel bad. But I just wasn't, I'm telling you this because it's not a conscious thing
Okay.
that I do. I can very easily do that disconnection thing when I can see that he is not in his right mind. Look, I
Yeah.
mean, he's not crazy, but he's
Yeah.
not
Yeah. Yeah.
normally like that,
Yeah.
right? So it's taken a long time for me to get here, for me not to be triggered and for me not to react. And I'm not saying I do that all the time.
Yeah.
If I'm tired and I'm not consciously aware of what's going on, I will react still.
Mm-hmm.
I've also blocked my energy from him for a long time, like you do as well. I used to do that. Um, but now I feel like the more we practice things, the more automatic it becomes. So I don't know if my energy is automatically protected from him
Mm-hmm.
or when it needs to be. Like my shields, I feel like sometimes I can feel them come up and I'm aware of it. Sometimes I don't even know. So what you're doing is not wrong. It's just you're consciously doing it because you don't feel safe in that, or you don't want to be in
Yeah.
that energy in that
Yeah.
moment. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. My subconscious is like, save yourself. Just run.
Right. And it's like I don't want to be around that energy right now.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
it's the same reaction. Like you protecting yourself with the shield is the same. You're doing the same thing as what I'm doing. I don't want to be around that energy either. So that love is channeling through me to him
Yeah.
to calm him,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's an automatic thing. I feel like for you as well, like you choosing to shield yourself, it's like automatically comes to you
Mm-hmm.
as a protection thing to protect your energy from that lower vibration.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad thing. None of it is wrong.
Yeah.
You're still there. You're not really going anywhere.
No. Yeah. It's just, how long have you been married?
Gosh, we've been together 25 years. We've lived together for 25 years.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a
So
long
we
time.
have been married for 2 years. So,
Right.
so maybe in 23 more years, I'll be more understanding and subconsciously I'll be like, here, let me send you love and help you heal. Early marriage is like, yeah, we're gone. Bye. Maybe it takes time to get there, so I'll give myself grace and compassion.
Honestly, it does. Yeah, don't feel bad at all. Seriously.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't even think he know. It's like,
No, they don't notice.
no, they don't notice. He has no idea. He's just going on his little tangent, talking about stuff, and I'm like, la di
Mhm.
da di da, unicorns and dragons.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah. It's a lot.
It
I
is a
mean,
lot.
just being in a relationship can be a lot. And you know, it can be very triggering.
Yeah.
When your partner is dysregulated, it's very triggering for the other person. When your kids are dysregulated, it's very triggering for the parents.
Mhm.
And so it's all about trying to keep the peace,
Yeah.
trying to keep the calm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Thanks for tuning in to Woo Besties. Here's some magical energy being sent your way. Stay tuned for part 2.